Hello, this is Dr. Elmer, Advanced Neurospinal Solutions, and we're still talking about Meniere's disease, and we're talking about what causes it. The latest research bears out that what causes the riser's membrane, which is what divides those two fluids from each other, the potassium on the side of the cochlear hearing system, the sodium on the side of the vestibular system, and they mix and you lose it, but it's the riser's membrane that winds up with bursting and allowing that to happen. While that happens due to an autoimmune. Now, we've talked about autoimmune many times and we'll continue to talk about it because it's becoming more and more prevalent. Usually 80% of my practice, by the time the people come in and see me, they've already got an autoimmune because their body breaks down and their brain breaks down and the brain functions break down, and one of the functions, particularly the right side of the brain, deals with the norimmune system. The left side is the neuroendocrine, or the hormonal part of the system. We call it, in neuroscience, we call it gas pedal versus brake pedal. But when the immune system goes down and it's no longer functioning, then it allows you to attack yourself. You normally go from I'm getting sick all the time, it's a continuum, you're getting sick all the time, to I'm not getting sick, but later I don't know what I can trust from the outside world, which we tend to call allergies or insensitivities, right? And it becomes more and more and more things I'm insensitive to, and we're heading towards where I'm no longer tolerant of my own tissue. That's autoimmune. So in looking at this entire problem, autoimmune, like I say, is autoimmune. But you have an autoimmune, it's attacking everything. We say, well, I only have Hashimoto's, which means autoimmune thyroiditis. Yeah, that's what is broken down and succumbed to the autoimmune, and it's giving you symptoms that related to your thyroid. But the longer you go, the more things are going to succumb to the autoimmune. That's why you have to stop the autoimmune. We have an entire protocol system to stop that autoimmune. And we've talked about it before, and we will continue to talk about it. But stopping that autoimmune is the key to stopping this process. Now, the problem with Meniere's is the membrane will reform and will reestablish those gradients, but the system won't quite function as well, and each subsequent time it gets worse and worse. And when you go to a physical therapist or some kind of audiologist or whatever, you normally are getting, both sides are getting therapy instead of the side that really needs it in that. And they're not addressing the autoimmune, and they don't realize the other parts of the problem and how to work with them in order to change them. So hopefully that brings some more clarity on the what's going on, what causes it, because in here I say over and over again, the closer you get to the truth, the simpler the solution. So and I want you to remember, we're here when you're ready to take your life back.